Namaste Seekers. Today's expose takes us into the heart of the Vedic vision, right into Brahma Sutras 2.2.42. Its uncompromising refutation of Pancharatra-Chaturvyuha theology. And I'm going to reveal Ramanuja, who bodily lifted the words from Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya's Sutra Bhashya. We also throw a spotlight on the true Vedic Vaishnavism, which is Vaikhanasas. Brahma Sutra 2.2.42 utpattyasambhavat, which means because of the impossibility of birth. That one non-dual Paramatma can never be born into anything else. Some self-taught people who have no exposure to any philosophical works and literature have accused me of inventing sutras based on some talks I have given earlier. When what I did was paraphrasing 2.2.42 as Pancharatra-Chaturvyuha avirodhacha, suggesting that Sri Vedavyasa negates this Pancharatra-Chaturvyuha utpatti theology from one Paramatma. Here, in both Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya's Bhashya and Ramanuja's Bhashya use it to negate this Pancharatra theology. Let's be clear, paraphrasing is defined as restating ideas in different words. It is legitimate and essential for scholarly clarity. Verbatim, on the other hand, means quoting exactly as it is written, which generally I do most of the times. My paraphrase accurately summarizes the intent of the sutra. I am not someone who just self-taught on the social media archives from the PDFs available on social media and conclude whatever I want. But I belong to the Arshavidya Sampradaya and have undergone a thorough training of understanding the Vedantic literature and even Sanskrit Vyakarana. In spirituality, my experience is from 2011. And in Vedanta, my experience is more than 11 years. For someone on the other side who also have gone through the formal training will understand what I really mean when I say Pancharatam to Kechit, and which is negated by Vedavyasa. But someone who solely rely on the translation and the books available in the internet archives will never be even able to relate to the level of discussion. And these are the same self-taught people who resort to racist sectarian attacks and drag ancient mathas, and the traditional mathas have a bigger responsibility to protect the Sanatana Dharma. In fact, it will be looked at as an immature, childish play to drag mathas into silly sectarian arguments, like an incompetent school child going to the principal complaining about the competency of other students. So we really can't blame the mathas for our dogma. Let's see Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya's and Sri Vedavyasji's direct negation of the Chaturvyuha emanation theology. Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya ji is unequivocal. He cites and refutes the Pancharatra doctrine of 4 real Vyuha births from one Paramatma. In fact, if this 4 real birth theology is standing as real, it clearly goes against the Upanishadic and the Vedic vision. Because remember, the Veda says, Ekameva Advitiyam, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Tat Satyam Satma Tattvamasi Shvetaki. And the Smriti says, Vasudeva Sarvam, Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi. Remember, as per the Mimamsa rule, whenever there is a doubt between the Veda Vakyas and any other Vakyas, only the Veda Vakya stands. Shruti Smriti Virodhetu Shruti Reva Valiyan. Sectarian, because of lack of basic Mimamsa knowledge, often tend to override this. And not just overriding this, but even tend to dismiss the Upanishadic vision of non-dual Brahman and even resort to abuse of the knowledge of Advaita. Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya and Sri Vedavyasji insist that Brahman is non-dual, indivisible, and has no real origination sequence as found in the sectarian guidebook Pancharatra. Now let's see what really happened. Ramanuja did 2 things. He bodily lifted Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya's commentary from 2.2.42, adopting the same refutation argument structure and references layer by layer. Secondly, Ramanuja protected his own Avaidika doctrine, the Chaturvyuha origination theory, which actually is the heart of Vishishtadvaita doctrine. And he rebrands the Pancharatra, which is even written by Ramanuja in the Sri Bhashya, as some other Pancharatra and not that of his own tradition. Correlation and causation is what is heavily used by Ramanuja as an independent means of knowledge, but here he dodges his own system of correlation, and even when Pancharatra is mentioned, he skips it from correlating with his own sectarian guidebook and protects 4 Vyuha real origination theory from one Paramatma. This protective strategy results in the Sri Vaishnava doctrine, defending the deity's supremacy, which is nowhere proclaimed by the Vedas and even actively rejected. Rejecting the Jivan Mukti, gaining moksha while alive by the knowledge of non-dual Brahman, the very liberation explicitly taught by the Vedas. Unlike the Pancharatrikas, aka the Sri Vaishnavas, The Vaikhanasas are the true Vedic Vaishnavas. Why? They accept the eternal non-dual Brahman, in other words, Nirguna Brahma, which the Avaidika folks ridicule and make fun of, and thereby rejecting the segmented Vyuha origination. They uphold the Jivan Mukti, the possibility of liberation here and now, that which is indeed the goal of the Vedas. They strictly follow the Vedic prescription, never deviating into sectarian inventions. No artificial supremacy of deity, no undermining of Jivan Mukti. The Vaikhanasas tradition stands true, proven as an authentic path for those seeking Vedic Vaishnavam. Paraphrasing when done honestly is a mark of scholarship, not invention nor distortion. What deserves scrutiny is the bodily lifting of words from other commentators, evading from the direct meaning of the words and protecting their own theology, which is actually rejected by the text. Doctrinal protection, which all are seen in Ramanuja's commentary. The authentic Vaidika path is found in those who uphold the true teaching of Vedas, as the Vaikhanasas do even today. I can even personally refer you to some of the great Vaikhanasa scholars who teach in Tirupati even today. To summarize, Brahma Sutra 2.2.42 is a categorical refutation of Pancharatra-Chaturvyuha real origination theory, which is actually going against the Vedic vision and thereby declared as Avaidika by both Sri Vedavyasa and Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya. Ramanuja's commentary demonstrates direct borrowing but sectarian protection, insulating his own doctrine from needed scrutiny. The Vaikhanasas are the true Vedic Vaishnavas, upholding the Upanishadic and Vedic truths. If you value uncompromising scriptural analysis with integrity, intellectual honesty, then stay tuned, as this is just part 11 out of 100 of Ramanuja Refutation series. Vedic tradition demands clarity and courage. Let's keep it alive. Om Tat Sat.